The arms get a lot of attention in the start, and there's a lot of confusion between cause and effect. Ultimately, the role of the arms is simple. In this video, we'll find out what that role is. Hi everyone, Andrew here, helping you help your swimmers get faster. These are quick fire controversies where I tackle a controversial topic in swimming skill, and I'll let you know the deal. If there's a particular topic that you want addressed, drop it in the comments below. In the start, the role of the arms is simple. They get the body moving forward. In the setup of the start, the center of mass is going to be behind the front of the block. If it was in front of the block, swimmers would fall in the pools. So they have to start off with their center of mass behind the front of the block in order to be stationary when they're on the block. And then of course, to do the start, they have to move it in front of the block and then project themselves over the water. Most of the projection of the start actually comes from the front leg. But if swimmers push before the body is in front of the front leg, they're just going to go straight up or they're going to go backwards. So swimmers have to get the body moving forwards. The center of mass has to be in front of the block, and then swimmers can really push with that front leg, and that's going to get them out and over the water. So because the center of mass is behind the front of the block so that swimmers can be on the block, and they need to get that center of mass in front of the block so that they can project out, as soon as the gun goes off, swimmers need to move their body forwards as fast as possible. They need to get the center of mass out over the water so that they can really push and throw it with their legs as far as they can. The main strategy for doing so, and the reason that the wedge is so successful, is it allows swimmers to drive off the back leg, push through the wedge, and that's going to move their body forward. The second important strategy that swimmers can use is use the arms to actually pull themselves forward. That's going to get the upper body, that's going to get everything moving forwards, it's going to get it moving down so that then swimmers can drive off that front leg and get out over the water. So the harder swimmers can push with the back leg, the harder they can pull with the front leg, the sooner the body's going to move forward, and that means the sooner they can drive with that front leg, and the more momentum they have, the more they're going to project out as well. So an effective pull with the arms is going to be relatively long pull so that swimmers can maximize how much they can pull the body forwards. And so when that happens, the arms are necessarily going to be behind the body. The arms are going to be behind the body because the body continues to move forward while the hand stays in place holding the block. So a key idea here is that the body is pulled past the hands are not thrown backwards, which is what sometimes athletes are taught to do. So again, the role of the arms is to pull the body forwards, and as a consequence, the arms end up back behind the body. And so what swimmers have to do in order to get the arms back around so that they can get into a streamline and dive through one hole is that they have to swing, they have to throw their arms forward in order to make up that time so that when they're in the air, they can get the arms back in front of the body, reposition for a streamline, and enter the water cleanly. That throw itself often looks pretty cool, but it's a side effect of what's happening during the block setup. It's not an effect that we're actually trying to create. The cause is the arms are pulled forward so that swimmers can drive off the front leg. That creates a situation where the arms are back by the hips, and then swimmers have to swing those arms forward so they can get them around so that they can enter for a dive. So rather than focusing on what the arms are doing as they swing forwards, use the arms to pull the body forward. The arms will be in the right place at the right time, and then swimmers can simply swing them around in order to dive effectively. Focus on the cause, not the effect, and then you'll get the results that you're looking for. If you want to know more about the key aspects of effective starting, check out the video here.